at all. However, from the faces and names that I've seen, it's a disproportionate amount, especially given the racial demographic of these institutions, like UCI, which is under 2%, like UC Davis, 1.4% black population. Um, at UCI, there's a group called the UCI 11. They've named themselves. They got arrested in part for their protest was a two-part protest that was kind of an Israeli-Palestine thing that the BSU stood up and talked about, and then they protested as a unified group on March 4th, and then got arrested. UC Davis, students got fired upon. 100 students got injured by police officers after the police officers fired upon them with pellet guns.
Are these just a racial mix then?
That's a racial mix at UC Davis.
UCI, was that racial mix?
UCI is all black students. The UCI 11, they're all from the BSU. And they were marching with Palestinian students against an Israeli speaker that came on campus and had some comments to say in lieu of March 4th and all this other stuff that happened. And students at like UC San Diego State, students all across are getting not only like beat up by the cops but arrested for this cause. And so what we're kind of expecting is this huge rally, which is March 22nd. All of these campuses are coming together. It's for all the CCs, the CSUs, the UCs, and it's K to PhD, they're saying. But you know, the college's higher education is going to come out in droves because we have the flexibility to do so more so than K through 12. And so what we're expecting is this is going to be like every campus combined, which is going to be intense. Law enforcement in the Capitol, they don't play around, and you start protesting on Capitol steps, and you're making a statement. And so what we don't want it to be like other movements, although the students have extreme power, and in history we've been able to make serious moves. We want this movement to be different because if we feel like if we stand with faculty and staff and the administration of our campuses to come, it's no longer just looked at as just a student rally, a student protest. These young kids who are mad and angry and have something to say, and I don't know how to express my anger, so I'm going to protest and block your traffic at your state capitol. We want it to be organized and show that we have some form of or some way of strategies and thinking about things, and so
I think that's important. What she's saying that I'm hearing, I say to Tom, I say to Anthony in particular, because I'm thinking about the two pieces you did recently.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's important again that we have that message even on that day appearing down here. You know the way that you wrote that item?
Mm-hmm.
We need to have something in the sundial. Let's say from an Anthony Radcliffe. We need to